Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Andrew Warren, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Tesla stock and some recent purchasing decisions that I've made lately. So that includes one that I made on Friday, so of course you're probably watching this on a Saturday now, but I purchased a little bit of Tesla stock on Friday, and then of course, as you all know, a few days ago, I sold my Apple stock for around $19,000, and then I put all of that money into Tesla, which so far it has actually turned out pretty well considering the fact that Apple seems like it's been down every single day, whereas Tesla is pretty much the opposite of Apple. So I think I've made probably like 6 to 8% on that $19,000 so far, in which if I would have kept it in Apple stock, it would have actually been like down probably like 5-6% by now. So that was actually a lucky decision in the sense that I didn't really try to time the market. I just dollar cost averaged it onto Tesla, and it turned out that I got lucky and it actually started going up from that point, at least in the short term so far. But like I said, you all know about that one. But I did recently spend some money on Tesla stock, and that was because of a dividend that I got from Microsoft stock. So before we get into this explanation of me talking about the week ahead, me selling some personal items to get some more cash on the sidelines and things like that, as always, if y'all do enjoy the Tesla videos, please make sure to smash that like button. It really does help me out. But just showing this recent purchase, of course, I did get a dividend from Microsoft stock. So if you are familiar with the channel, you know that I sold around $40,000 in Microsoft stock over like the course of probably about 2 weeks, and that was a while back, but I still got my dividend on Friday for September 11th for $99.45, and this was for owning 195 shares of Microsoft. So I actually got this after I sold all of my Microsoft stock, so I'm assuming it's just because I had held these stocks until a little after the ex-dividend date, and so it still counted and I got the dividend from that, which is super nice considering the fact that it's just a little bit of extra income that I really need at this point in time. You all know that I've been just scrambling to find any sort of cash that I could get on the sidelines to buy some Tesla stock, especially on that day where it was at minus 20%. I think I bought a little bit at that point in time. I transferred like $230 some from my bank account when it was on the minus 20% day for Tesla. But just addressing this most recent purchase and some purchases I've made before Friday, as you can see, I spent that $99.45 from the Microsoft dividend on 0.2678 shares of Tesla, and that was at a share price of $371.25. So just judging with the share price, it's currently a little bit above the price that I purchased it at. So I've already made a little bit in gains on this most recent fractional share purchase. So I bought this at 12:13 p.m. on Friday, and then like I said, here's that $19,500 from the Apple stock sale that I used for investing in Tesla stock. And then here's the $232 purchase from when Tesla was at like minus 20% on September 8th. So I have been making some purchases recently, and just to show a little bit more than that, as you can see, August 27th, around $1,500 in purchases, $11,000 in purchases on August 27th again, and then August 26th, like $10,600. So a lot of this is from Microsoft, I'm assuming. And then I bought some fractional shares just here and there, especially on like this August 14th date. I spent like just $38, just a random amount that I had in my account. So I'm just putting pretty much every single penny that I can get right now in cash to buy some Tesla stock. And I just wanted to, of course, have that transparency. A lot of you all already know about this from my transparency updates, but I think some people do miss out on this news of me buying more Tesla stock because it's kind of just like those low-key pieces of information that I slip into those transparency updates instead of actually putting out a title for like these smaller purchases that I'm making. Even when it's like $99 like today or that $235, I don't think I ever like had a video specifically dedicated to that where people know I'm still buying Tesla stock. So some people might miss those transparency updates, so that's why with this video I'm putting it in the title so people know that I'm still buying Tesla stock, even though of course $99 isn't a crazy amount of money, but it's just the point. Of course, I like to practice what I preach. I still think this is a great price to buy in for Tesla stock for the long term, of course. Keep in mind, nothing that I say or have said in this video is to be considered financial advice. But I just want to make the point that when I have cash on the sidelines, I am buying Tesla stock because you all know I'm a big believer in this company and I say a lot of good things about this company. So of course, I'm backing that up with my money. Pretty much every single penny that I get on the sidelines, I'm putting it back into Tesla stock. So the bank accounts are empty right now. Everything is pretty much empty. I think even Robinhood, it's probably empty as well, unless it's just like a $5 cash amount for selling free stocks. So just to add transparency on everything else I'm doing right now, Like I said, I'm selling some things at pawn shops, just some personal items, and as time goes on, I realize they're just things that are sitting there and they're not making me money. Of course, it's cool to have those things, but after I really started getting into investing, I almost look at every single thing that I spend money on as in, is this worth it? Because I could use this otherwise to make me money in the stock market. And especially when it's Tesla stock, I think about just the fact that if I put this money into Tesla stock right now, there is that possibility of me earning 5 to 10 times of what I spent on this item if I put it into Tesla stock and hold it for the long term. So obviously I don't have my crystal ball and I don't know exactly what the share price of Tesla will be in the long-term future, but my bet is that whatever I buy at this point in time, especially with me buying Tesla shares at a price of $370, $374, I think 10 years from now, and especially just in the long term, that this is going to look very cheap. So my logic with all of this, of course, is yes, it's unfortunate that I'm selling some personal items, but when I see an opportunity of selling those things that I'm not really using, and in the future, if I invest this in Tesla stock, that I could actually buy multiple of those using my money that I gained from Tesla stock, that's actually a little bit more helpful with just the idea of selling some personal items, just because of the fact that you realize if you invest that money, there is that possibility of you making a lot of money in return if you hold it long term. Therefore, you could buy multiples of those items that you're worried about selling in the first place. So that's kind of like my mindset right now. It gives me the choice in the future if I do want to buy it again. Maybe in the future I'll decide that I just don't want to buy those things anymore. So it just gives me that option, and it also just gives me a lot of faith in using my money in a better, more efficient way. So that's kind of like my logic with selling things right now. So I do have a little bit of a cash pile. I'm not talking about like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, but still it's a good amount of money. I could buy a couple of Tesla shares, and I'm still working on selling some more things right now. So I just want to have that transparency there as well, that I am currently working on getting some cash and then putting that into my bank account and then transferring it to Robinhood to put it into Tesla stock. I just want to have that transparency there. And so I do plan on buying more Tesla this month. That's always been a plan. And at this point in time, it's just a matter of when can I get that cash into my Robinhood account. The only issue is that it may take a while to, of course, get that to the bank and then transfer that to Robinhood and things like that. So it could be a while, but I just want to have that transparency there where I am planning to buy more Tesla stock. And at this point in time, I'm pretty much using as much cash as I can to spend on Tesla stock. And my approach to this is simply just dollar cost averaging. Of course, if I do get a nice opportunity where Tesla is at a discount, I'll try to take advantage of that. But at this point, I'm just trying to dollar cost average more into this company, just because, as you all know, you know how I feel about this. I believe in this company long term. I think they're going to dominate the EV industry and, of course, the energy industry as well in the future. And I think they're going to surprise us with some new products as well. I think Elon Musk recently mentioned that farther on into the future, they will be developing HVAC systems. And that was actually in response to someone talking about how they were sitting in their Tesla for air filtration because of like the pollution in San Francisco or whatever from the wildfires. And that's like just another aspect that I thought was just really cool about the Tesla, because they were talking about how they thought, you know, the toxic air feature in the Tesla, or it was talking about the air quality, that was just kind of strange that Elon Musk put that in there. But it's just one of those examples of future proofing and how relevant these features actually are and how much Elon Musk thinks into his products. And of course they're engineers as well, but it just shows that people were actually getting in their Tesla because the air quality in their house and outside of their house was actually toxic and unhealthy. So they were sitting in their Tesla cars to make sure that they had good air filtration. So I thought that was just a really cool aspect in itself. And Elon Musk did mention a follow-up about how they will likely be doing HVAC home systems in the future. But anyways, today I just wanted to do a quick little video, nothing too special, just talking about how I did recently purchase a fractional share of Tesla stock on Friday for around like $99.45. And then also, I forgot to mention this, but this is another thing as well. Since you all have been using my referral link for Webull, I sold some of those free stocks on that account, and I think I'm transferring like $78 from Webull to my bank account. Then I'm going to transfer that to Robinhood. So that'll be another $78 that I'll put into Tesla stock as a fractional share. And just as soon as that gets into my bank account, I'll transfer it to Robinhood and put it right into Tesla stock. I'm not going to try to time the market or time a specific price, just simply dollar cost average as usual. You all know I like to do that, but just wanted to have that transparency there as well. I am using those free stocks that I got from referrals to put into Tesla stock. So of course, I really appreciate all of you all using my referral link. That's helping me buy more Tesla stock. And hopefully with me buying Tesla stock, it's going to help set me up for my future. So you guys are really going to be impacting my lives in a big way in terms of like me using that money for Tesla stock. Pretty much thanks to you all, I could actually turn that $78 into a much larger amount if Tesla grows tremendously. So it could be a life changer in some aspects. Even in small aspects, it makes a big difference. So I greatly appreciate that. But anyways, I just wanted to do this quick little video talking about some transparency with some recent purchases, just my thoughts about the week ahead in terms of what I plan on doing with my money, when I possibly may be getting some money to put into the market and things like that. So just wanted to have that transparency there. And please make sure to smash that like button if you did enjoy this video. And also feel free to check out Robinhood and Webull in the description below. If you sign up with my referral link, you'll get some free stocks. And especially with Webull right now, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,400 if you sign up with my referral link and deposit $100 into your account. Keep in mind, you can take that $100 right back out of your account after you get your free stock. So it's basically just nice passive income, free stocks, free money. Just want to let you all know about that. And it also helps me with purchasing Tesla stock more as well and helping me set up my future for financial independence. So I greatly appreciate that. But I hope you all enjoyed this video and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week.